Hey guys, Eager Nemo here, and today we're playing Kingdoms and Castles. So I kind of let this one sit and I never really touched it just because there was one thing missing, which, when I last checked, it seems like they updated it. So the latest update was Warfare. Now you can fight whoever, right? Vikings, whatever it is. I have played this a little bit, so I wanted to kind of know what I was doing before I put on the video, but let's just start it off. So we'll do new, standard mode recommended. We'll do this one. We'll start off with this just so we see where we're going. I do want large, and I want land. And then the seed we can put, I don't know, Minecraft, right? And let's start. So this is Giantsfall. Wait, name your kingdom. Giantsfall. But yeah, back to it. This is just another one that falls into that same type of genre we've been seeing on this channel over and over again. So if you like strategy, if you like base building, for this one it's really kingdom building, simulation, things like that, then subscribe. And if you like this video at the end, just leave a like. That'd be great. It really helps me out. So this one reminds me of Star Fox or something. I don't know why, so we're going to pick that one for our banner. But we start off, and what we need to do is build a keep first. The keep is kind of where royalty lives, so I guess that's me. Technically, I'm the king. Now, these squares, depending on the color, means how fertile they are, so if you can grow stuff there. So a good point to make here is when you're first building your kingdom, look for, whoa, I was all over the place. Look for a good patch of fertile land, and they don't have to be super dark, but you want something you can farm on. Maybe over here. And then also, you probably want something that you can wall off eventually, because you will be getting attacked with the new. I think I'm going to cut through this forest and take all the fertile land. You can check. If you click on it, it'll tell you what's going on. All right, so what I'll do is I'll place my keep in here. We'll have like a forest kingdom. Yeah, here we go. I'll face it inwards, but towards. Yeah, we're going to do this. I got a good idea of what I'm going to do. All right, so we'll place that there. Something to watch for are these caves. This is probably a dumb move, actually, because the caves do spawn wolves that will eat your citizens, but you can eventually kill them by getting soldiers, right? And then you can wipe them off the map. So what we'll do is we'll kind of clear this by clicking this axe here. You can then go and clear all of these trees. And from that, obviously, you'll get wood, and then also you can build there. So what I want to do is place a road following this way, and then on that road, we can place houses, and then eventually build, farms and whatnot for food. So what we're gonna do is we are gonna wait till they do this. So fast forward. See you back in a second. Okay, we're back. So if you're watching the fast forward, if you noticed, 2 winters actually went by. So we've been in fast forward for 2 years, and these guys haven't had any houses. So we should probably build them some houses. So they have enough wood, and that's kind of the main resource in the beginning. And what we can do is build these hovels, and we will build these out here. So we'll start out here. Each one can house 5 people. So we have 5 people right now, but each one of these can house 5 people. And as people come and visit, they will look for homes. So if they like your place and they see, that you can provide a house for them or a home, they will then join you. So when you're building food, you can either choose the farm or the orchard to start. The orchard won't get flooded in heavy rains, which happens now and again, but it requires more people to work. So if you have 5 people and it requires 3 people to work, most of your work is most of the people are going to be taken up. So what I do is I always start with just farm tiles. We can put, we'll put 2 here for now. And that will basically take up 2 people. So they'll stay there, as you can see. Whoa, zoom in too far. They'll stay there and farm, and they'll produce food for the town. As more people come in, we will, build more. We'll build 4 to start. But just as something to know, you can set your job priority to where if you're building something, the farmers will then leave the farm, bounce up to here, and begin building. So depending on your order, the most important thing should be on top. So if you're trying to build and stuff like that, you want that on top. That way people will leave the jobs they are doing now, and will work on whatever you want them to work on. So we'll start building up this strip, and from there we can, build bigger and better things, larger houses, this and that. We will eventually need, where is it? a quarry. So for a quarry, to get your rock, obviously, you need to find some stone patches, kind of like this, right? But you're going to need to find, instead of this red one, you're going to need to find a light gray one. And if you click on it, it'll say available, yeah, available stone to quarry. Now, the thing is, I don't know if I can fit a quarry in there, just because it's covered. I mean, that's rough, because it's covered by these rocks that are immovable for now. Shoot, I should have looked at it yet. There is one over here, but it's covered by 3 wolves. That's rough too. Okay. So what we can do is we'll build over here and see what's going on. We're going to have to build a road anyway. So in order to get from, you know, A to Z, or A to B, you need roads. And your villagers will build roads. It's no big deal. So you just, you know, click on it and tell them to go. So we need to clear some space. We'll build a road to here, and if it is able to be sat in that location, if we're able to kind of put this there, then we can shove that there and they'll mine or quarry or whatever you want to call it. But in order to set that, as you can see, you can only set inside of this proximity to your roads. So we need to build a road out there to have access to that spot. So all you have to do is drag and drop kind of thing. And they'll quickly build it out there. And then if we can, we can. If we can't, eventually we will. Yeah. Nope. Ah, it's so lame. So we'll have to build somewhere else. I'll just make sure there's none on this side. There's none there. There's none there. Huh. Alright, the closest, safest one is going to be a hike. So it's... Or I guess I could build a bridge. Really. So we'll have to go over here. This is going to take a while. It's going to take a lot of wood too, but we have plenty, so it doesn't really matter. So we'll build this kind of as so. We'll stay to the coast sometimes. That way we can avoid any forest and wolves and blah, 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 blah. So the only thing is, traveling now is going to take a really long time. So our villagers are going to have to grab this stone and travel, you know, 700 feet, million miles, whatever it is, and then come and, you know, do this. So we'll fast forward until this is all built and the quarry is going. See you back here in a second. Okay, so we're back, and they're pretty close to being done. So what we'll do is we'll place a quarry there now, and then they can transport all of this. The one thing is, it's going to take a long time, just like I mentioned before, for them to get back. So what we can do is we can store... we don't have... Oh, we need stone first. Okay, so once we get 3 stones, we can place a stockpile here. At least they'll stockpile it up, and then they can walk it back. Eventually, when we get enough stone, we can replace these roads with stone roads, and they do move faster. So that'll kind of increase their speed. For now, though, we are up to 21 people. So as you can see, you have 30 beds. So 5 of each of these, you know, 30. We have 21 people, and we're running out of food. Hey, congratulations. Giantsfall is now a small village. All right, so what we can do is start planting orchards. We can sacrifice some more people now. So we'll place orchards behind these houses, and we can eventually change this to an orchard too. But we're going to leave that there now because they are growing food, and we don't want to waste this year's harvest. So we'll continue doing this type of structure to the left, and then from there we can branch off. So 2 more orchards. We can branch off and then start creating our town. So this is going to be pretty tricky. Just because we're starting to get spread out, and we can leave these guys outside of the wall. That's no big deal. I mean, if you get attacked, you are going to sacrifice some of your people that way, but it's not that crazy. A fire has started. All right, everything's burning down. I forgot to build wells. Pro tip: I have no stone, but you want to build wells pretty much all over your city because they do. Your civilians will use the water to put out fires, and eventually you can build a fire brigade. It's a fire brigade. It's just a fire department. That's all it is. So for the time being, we are going to, let's see here, job priority, stockpile, orchard. So it's not built yet. We need 3 more pieces of wood. So I'm assuming these guys are probably all the way back here trying to get this going. Where are they at? There's one guy. There's 2. There's 3. All right. So when they get out there, we'll have that, and then we'll let them gather whatever. But in the meantime, we do need to build a few things. So eventually we're going to need this. This is the charcoal maker, but we need to build a forester first, but we need 5 stone. So this is why stone is important and why this was kind of a crappy place to start. But that's okay, because once this is built, we can switch our job priority to make sure that, yeah, we already have 4 out of 4, so that's perfect. And we can go from there. So we are lacking on food, but they just harvested, so that's not bad. So we should have enough to last us the winter. 24? I don't think so. We're going to need more. We have 7 idle people, so we can build some orchard. Another orchard here. And then we have 4 idle people. We'll build more orchards. Okay. And then from there, we really want this forester. And what they do is they will chop and then replant trees, so you don't waste all the trees, because once we chop these down, they're never coming back. So we will place this guy in here. So I think we're going to end up getting rid of all of this, so we're going to keep him over here actually. We'll have him facing this way. We don't have a road to him. It's no big deal. He can walk through here. That way he can harvest all the trees around him. With that, we then kind of get wood as we go. We will be chopping down these eventually. I don't know if I want to do that now. Yeah, so we'll do this. We'll build a few things, fast forward, and that way we're in a good position. So we'll cut all this down. And then we will build a stockpile in town, and then we'll build a stockpile out by the quarry, and then a charcoal maker, which we need. Charcoal is used for cooking food, used for heating homes, you name it. We will place 2 of those, and then we'll zoom out, and we will fast forward. All right, be right back. Okay, we're back. So that took a lot longer than I thought it would. We're really far behind. So we need to build walls. We need to build granary to store our food. Right now we can only store 50 food per winter or per whatever. We can shove a small granary right on the side here, and I think that's what we're going to do. Let me figure out where the... Yes. All right, so we'll put a small granary here, and that way those people can store it in there. We will build a bigger one eventually, but for now, what I want to do, we have so much wood that we can build a wooden wall here, and at least slow whatever comes down. So that's in this, and we can build wood castle here, and what we'll do is we'll just place it as so. Yeah. Yep. Okay. So we'll do this 2 there, and then we'll have it come up here and then over. Okay. So that's 3. I did a taller one there. Have it come back down. Come over here, and then come down here. And to start, that's what we'll do. And then we need gates. So gates allow your citizens, obviously, to pass through, but nobody else. So we'll put a gate there. We'll put a gate on this road. And not here yet. We have other things to do. At least that side will be protected. So for that, you can build archers. You can build blah, 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 blah. Whatever you want to do. But before that, we need to get money. And the way to get money is you have to build a treasury room, but we need 50 stone, and our stone is extremely slow growing right now, so we need to figure out a way to get more stone. There is some over here. We do we don't have bridges. That's the thing. As of yet, we don't have bridges. So getting over there is going to be a good old pain in the ass. So there's two over here though, so we can do that. So what we'll do is we'll build roads this way, and this is even gonna, this is gonna stretch us out even more, but we have to do it. So what we can do is build a road here, and then build a road up and around. Hopefully that makes them walk faster. And then with that, we can build two quarries, one here, one here. So with that, we have enough to at least make some headway on this village. Now, we are at top level, so we have 50 beds, 50 people, so we need to build more places to live. We have enough for a cottage. A cottage can hold 12 people. So what we'll do is we'll build this on the other side here, so we'll go down this way, but we have to remove that stuff first. So once again, we're going to fast forward. We'll be right back. Okay, we're back. So they cut everything down, and what I've noticed is this is year 20, right? So we've gone through a long time, but there's been no attacks from anything, a dragon, Vikings, you name it. So I think there's kind of like a flip, some type of switch that gets flipped, and I think it's when you build your first treasury room when you can basically gain money, right? So I think the way it works is once you build that, the game really starts. So this might kind of be an interesting way to start this out where you don't, you could take your time. Because right now, if we were attacked, we'd be screwed. We have nothing here. The first attack is usually a little weird. Nothing really happens. It's just they come and you see them and then you're warned. But that's interesting. So another thing to mention here is the keep. If you go to the keep and you click on your advisors tab, each one has something to say. So we need to grow more food. Rats are eating all the excess, blah, blah, blah. Some forests have so much wood there's no place to put it, and the military advisor has nothing to say, which is just another weird thing, because usually by now, at least the other game I played, there were plenty of times I was being attacked. So I think that's kind of where the switch flips, is when we build the room. So what we need to do is collect more stone, and as of now, quarry workers, we're going to put them in front of timber workers. We have 12 quarry workers, all gathering whatever. So we're going to put a stockpile here too. This will make it easier for them to, stock their stuff. But we should be able to gain, you can click on it and see your stats. So 15 stone last year. This is taking quite a while. This is a very bad setup, but it's okay because we're doing all right. We're just not going to build that treasury room until we've stocked up on enough stuff. For now, though, we have plenty of food. We'll build another granary right here, and then we'll kind of do the same thing on this side as on this side. What I want to do, though, we are getting a lot now. We're getting a lot of stone now, which is nice. But what I want to do is build these cottages up on this side, and then progress that way, so we can have more people, more jobs, more whatever made, more money made, you name it. And we'll kind of do a mirror image of this, except for these farms will now become orchards, which I think I'm going to switch these out, honestly, to tell you the truth. So what we'll do is we'll take those out, but we'll switch them with an orchard. That way, like I mentioned before, if it rains really heavy, then the orchard won't get destroyed for that year. You'll get the same harvest you always do. And it provides more food, and it uses less people, technically, for the spots. So now that we have all of this, we have our 2 charcoal makers. We do have an iron mine, which I saw iron around here somewhere. It's a red rock right there. And then we can go from there. So now that we have rock coming in normally, we can build a treasure room. It requires 50 stones, so we'll get there eventually. But I kind of want to clear more of this. So we're going to have another fast forward really quick. And we'll clear all this crap out, and we will be right back. Alright, back to it. So, as you saw probably really quickly in that, I had to change the timber workers to do more. I totally forgot that they were at the bottom, and there wasn't enough people, so it was taking forever, years, to just cut down a couple trees. I did accidentally cut down these two. I don't really care about that, though. So now that we have this, we can continue building the wall, and then we can kind of just encapsulate our city and make it a little more safe, I guess, right? So we can do that. There's a fire. I forgot to build a well. I forgot about that shit. Always build wells. That was my tip a little bit ago, and then I totally forgot my own tip. So now that 2 houses have burnt down, that's always good. All I have to do is click on it and click rebuild. It's no big deal. But yeah, let's set up this wall. And we can do that by doing, yeah. So we'll cut off this bottom portion. Yeah, we'll just go like this. If it comes down to it, we can always go back and construct the gate, so it's no big deal. And then we'll just play this game and have it come up like that. So that should be good for now. And if you click on this, it'll make the tower higher, and on top of those towers you can place things like archers, right? So next dragon attack is imminent. It seems like it's soon. I don't know why. So it just started, and it's year 26. Usually I see that so much earlier. So we're gonna have a dragon attack. The first one, just let everybody know, it's not, I mean, it's nothing. They don't do anything. They fly by, and I think it's just telling you, like, hey, it's around. So if you click to the dragon, there's this guy right here. We got this dude flying through, and he just kind of sits there, does his own thing, but doesn't really attack you. So, but watch, this time he'll probably blow up my building. No, okay, so he's just gonna fly through. So it's no big deal. But what we can do is, now that we have this, we'll start building up the corners, and we'll put ballistas there. And with ballistas, we'll be able to rock this guy's world. I'm only building wood just because we have so much of it. You can't build the wood towers as tall as you can the others. So that's kind of where you get crapped on. So we can build a treasury room also. So what we'll do is we'll place this right here, and we'll build a road right in front of it, and that will allow us to build tax collectors or hire tax collectors. And then from there we can get taxes, and then go wherever. So our peasants want a tavern. So this is the happiness meter, and it's showing you where they're happy, where they're not happy, whatever. So in order to make your peasants happy, you have to include a few things. So there's a town square, and there's a tavern, this or that. We'll put the tavern on the entrance to the town. That's kind of cool, right? Because then it's like, they're coming through and they're stopping at the tavern when they enter. We'll place that there. And then also we could put a town square, and what we'll do with the town square is, I think it covers a certain area, if I remember. Let me get out of this. It covers a certain area, so we'll try to place that as center as we can. So we'll put that right here, and then we can build around it. We do have this cave, which I really hope doesn't spawn wolves. Oh, it's empty. Okay. But, and then we'll have to rebuild this, of course, because that burnt down. But with those two things, our happiness will go up, and with that, you can actually tax rate more. So with the higher tax rate, you can, gain more money. So we'll set it at 5 for now. I don't know what else. They want a church and a library. We're very far behind. We don't have enough gold for a church. But you know what, guys? You're fine, because we have a wall. Usually I don't have a wall until after I'm attacked like 4 times. And what happens is the Vikings will come in and actually kidnap your people. So not only do they steal your gold, kidnap your people, and light all your buildings on fire. So, it's the perfect trifecta. But for this, I mean, we're in good shape, so it's not that bad. We do want to build an iron mine, though. That would be great if we can build that now. We need 25 gold, so we can't. Shoot. Oh my god, everything's on fire. Come on, people, get to the well. Oh god, no. I hope that doesn't spread. It's just gonna go down the line. Oh god, it's destroying everything. It's destroying the wall. Come on. Are we serious right now? My whole town's gonna get destroyed by this. Alright, very cool. Let's rebuild all that. We got people dying. We got people that are sick now. Holy crap. Can I build a clinic? I need 10 gold. Okay, well, I don't know. That wasn't good. Now we got Vikings invading, and the wall's not even fixed. Ugh, what are the chances of this? Guys, our town is falling apart. So these are the Vikings. They have one big leader. Where is he? Right there. That guy. And then they have a bunch of the Vikings. So they're coming over, you know, from wherever they come from. Iceland, I guess. And they will come over and attack. I don't know if they can break through these walls. That's the thing. Maybe they can light them on fire. I wouldn't. What is this? What does that even mean? Oh my god, all these people are dead. Oh no! We've got a bunch of dead people, which means I need a cemetery, but I need 5 gold. I can't even do that. I'm so far behind. There's the Vikings right there. They like to, of course, they light crap on fire. Hey, they're leaving. That's cool. And there's their ship. I don't know what's going on. They're just heading out. They just lit one thing on fire. Alright. I would really love to get this cranking. Do I not have tax collectors? That's the thing. Yep, okay, so we're going to place the tax collectors at the top for now. Then hopefully we can collect gold. Because we need enough to get this. Which is 5 gold. So we're going to fast forward until we get 5. Ready, set, go. Okay, so we have 5 now. So now we can do Advanced Town, Cemetery, and the front of it is kind of like this little thing. So we'll place that like over here, because we'll just pretend this is, you know, across from the keep, a nice cemetery, whatever. But with that, you have to build the pieces. So we have cemetery. You need 7 gold for each. You gotta be kidding me. Alright, we're happy. We can tax 5% more. But what we'll do is click this guy. Just need this, and we'll place that right behind. And then you can place them around. So you can go like that, and that's how you build more and more and more. So with that, all the dead guys should... Oh, they're already gone. I don't know where they went. But, so that's that. And now the biggest thing we need now is to focus on the Chamber of War, which costs 75 gold, which is steep for now. Yeah, so we're going to need that. We're going to need the chamber. It's going to be 75 gold. But in the meantime, what I can do is put archers on the wall. So we'll place one here. I think it's 20 gold each, which fucking thing caught on fire again. Come on, people. We need firefighters. But yeah, so we need another 20 gold for this. Everybody's dying. Shit's caught on fire. We just need to rebuild again. Alright, so we have more money and we can place another one. But I don't know, I want to kind of save. We do need a clinic and we can do a church. That'll make them happier. And we'll place that right next to this. And then we can tax them more because they're happier. Yeah. So that's going up. We'll tax them 15% now. We do have 76 people, so we should be getting good here. And what I want to do, we're actually going to delete this, and we're going to place a small hovel there, and then also with that, we're going to place a well right there. That way we have complete coverage, because right now we're kind of getting screwed from each spot. So that should help with that. And it only lowers our bed count by 9. So it's really not that bad. But let's finish building this, and they're doing stone all right. We're doing that. We do want so we need more gold, which means we need more people. So you can check how much food you use. So plus 71, minus 80. So negative 71 changed last year. So we do need some more orchards. So we'll place them behind here. And then what we'll do is we'll have a road that comes around here, through here, and then around the back. So we'll keep this, and then we can put a granary, a large granary, right behind here. No, actually, we'll put another small granary just to use this random space here. Put another small granary there, and that way all of this food can go in that granary, and it'll give us another 250 spots for food. That's a pretty good deal. So we do have 83 people now. Job priority, if you check our list, the bottoms are whatever, not much. So what we can do when we're not being attacked, we can move the archers all the way down. We have enough timber, quarry, so that'll give us some quarry workers. Charcoal workers, check how much charcoal we have. We have plenty, so we can move them down for now. Move them under here. I mean, what do stockpile workers do? And the builders are always on top. Okay, so that's a good start. We are having more food, so we've created 128 already. Let's fast forward, and well, first let's put this shit in. So we do want an iron mine. That's what we want. So we're gonna place an iron mine over here, but first we need to build a road, and we have fucking wolves right there. So it's like, what are you supposed to do, man? Let's do this. So we're gonna do this. Remove these. Remove that. Remove that. We can get a road going around the wolves. Maybe they won't attack us. We're about to lose a lot of people probably. So as they're doing that, we can build a road right behind them. Let's keep it going. Oh, we're golden. We're golden. This way we can build an iron mine, which will allow us to get iron, which will allow us to build tools and weapons. So next time those Vikings come, they're screwed. We can also put a stockpile here for the iron. Alright, let's see if this worked. We have wells on both sides. How fast can these people help this? Not fast enough. Oh, they might save this one. Yep, they saved one. Alright, it's not bad. It's a little faster. It didn't catch all of these on fire, which is great. So this is done. You know, I think I'm going to call it an episode. And let's do this. This is what we'll do. We have the church building. We have this. What we'll do is we'll place, what do we need? We need the barracks. But we need Chamber of War. That's what we need, Chamber of War. So we'll place a Chamber of War. And then from there, we will build that. And then we will build a library in a. So we'll build a library right next to the church, which will help out these people, and then we'll build. Food storage shortage, and then we'll build orchards, and then we'll change job priority. God, my people are not happy. And we'll fast forward through this. Once this is built, I'll come back and we'll call it quits. Okay, we're back. I didn't finish building, but there is a Viking attack coming in. So what we're going to do, check where they are. It's just one thing. That's fine. We'll build this, and then we'll call it quits for this episode. And then you can see the attack in episode 2. So let me build this, and let me build that. And that should be good. And then we'll have those do that. And this will be episode 1. So if you guys liked it, if you guys did enjoy it, hey, that's awesome. Thank you so much. Leave a like. If you do like videos like this, cool. My house is catching on fire. Great. If you do like videos like this, and you like this kind of game genre, then go ahead and hit the subscription button. And YouTube's weird, so unless you hit that little bell, you're not going to know of any new videos that come out. So go ahead and hit that little subscription bell button too. I will see you guys soon. Have a great day. Thanks for watching the video. Talk to you later. Eater Nemo out.